In 1982, Alma Castro, a bright, inquisitive 4-year-old child, started preschool at Tricon Child Care Center. With her family newly immigrated from Mexico, Alma spoke very little English. Her parents had to work. They needed a safe and caring environment for their daughter. Alma's parents found Tricon, a place to support them as they began a new life in the United States. And today, Alma, a personal banker, is back at Tricon. Now she is the one dropping her children off at the same quality care center she attended years ago. This is the circle of support and care Tricon has seen over and over in its 34-year history. Mothers like Alma Castro are the tangible proof of how quality care and consistent family support can impact a community in the most fundamental ways. A Welfare Council study in the spring of 1970 proved there was a significant need for more not-for-profit childcare in our community. At that time, there was only one other program serving working parents, and it had a long waiting list. As a result, a group of interested and forward-thinking community volunteers formed a task force and began their work. The initial startup funding came from Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Doug Spence, pastor of Trinity Episcopal Church, his vestry, and their community outreach committee offered rent-free space. The same space Tricon remains in today. The National Council of Jewish Women learned of the need. They offered startup funding as well as a commitment of continued financial support, which continues to this day. 1 year later, in March of 1971, Tricon opened its doors with 12 children. This joint venture between the National Council of Jewish Women, Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, and Trinity Episcopal Church established Tricon Child Care Center, where continuous, quality, affordable child care for children of working parents has been provided for 35 years. The center has become a model of what can happen when a community comes together to provide care for our youngest citizens. Tricon operates Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. year-round and is licensed by the Department of Children and Family Services and the Lake County Health Department. Each day, breakfast, hot lunch, and afternoon snacks are served to 35 children during the school year, and about 60 different children are served throughout the fiscal year. And the need is even greater. Currently, there are over 30 children on our waiting list. Ours is a diverse socioeconomic and ethnic community, and our citizens walk in circles that overlap. Besides offering a quality care environment, Tricon is often the point of entry to community services for many families who use the center. The majority of the children, typically about 85%, are of Latino background. Often new to American culture, we are able to act as a community liaison for our families and can refer them to other local organizations and agencies when assistance is needed to access much-needed professionals and support services. 100% of the families that use our center are subsidized through either government TNAF funding or through Tricon's own scholarship program with funds generated from grant writing, fundraising, and donor contributions. And while all parents pay a monthly tuition, fees are on a sliding scale computed on family size and income. We always come back to the children in Tricon's circle of support. With the guidance of highly trained, loving, and qualified staff, we help the children in our community who most need us, prepare us to meet the educational demands of the future. Research continues to show that providing quality early education experiences for young children is a determiner of academic success. District 112 Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Maureen Hagar, speaks of the importance of education and its importance in helping prepare our children for school.
As an educator, parents often ask us, what's the best way for us to prepare our children for school? Is it best that we try to do some academic activities with them, or best to simply allow them to play? The foundation for children's learning is play. In play, children try out their relationships with other children and with the world. The great thing about childhood is the opportunity to try things out and repeat the same mistake until they get it right. They have the chance to find out that as centered as they may be on themselves, so too are others, just as self-centered. Somehow they need to practice and negotiate these needs. And they learn that one of the primary purposes of kindergarten and school is to learn how to get along.
For 35 years, Tricon has been doing just that. We have long understood that children learn best in safe environments where teachers work to make their curriculum culturally relevant and predictable, giving children a feeling of being accepted and at home. Daily, the children take advantage of early activities such as sand and water play, painting, fine arts, gross motor activities, dramatic play, as well as special programming with music, drama, and early literacy programs in the community at large. Tricon's commitment to children is strong, but we cannot do this alone. It is with the support of many different local agencies and businesses that we continue to be able to provide quality care to children who need it most. Without the ongoing support of Trinity Church, our children would not have this home away from home. And without the vision and uninterrupted commitment of National Council of Jewish Women, our legacy of good work would not have been possible. And the circle of support continues. Yadira Sandoval, a second-grade dual-language teacher at Oak Terrace Elementary School, came to Tricon as a child in 1982. Over the years, she continued to be involved at the center as an after-school volunteer, and during college, she directed the summer camp program. Today, she is teaching young children who, just like her, came here with families in search of good jobs, good schools, and a good community in which to establish themselves. Her family found the support they needed, when they needed it, just like all the families who have passed through our doors. With continued community support and involvement, Tricon Child Care Center will be able to continue its good work following our mission to provide economically attainable early care and education for children of low-income families. They will continue to act as a community liaison for families in need of support so that they too can succeed. Tricon Child Care Center, the circle of support, continues.